Time Team. "100 seasons of the National Football League. Where do you begin? Perhaps with the men who have played and coached the game. There's not enough time to thank all of them. So tonight, as we complete the NFL's 100th season, we honor the 100 greatest players and 10 greatest coaches in NFL history. Every great story needs a man in black, or in this case, silver and black. No one has made the Raiders see red like the Kansas City Chiefs. But in the 1970s, it was the black and gold that turned the NFL black and blue. Chuck Noll's Pittsburgh Steelers.
The champions of the National Football League for the 4th time.
The Steelers may have had a nation, but love them or hate them, there was only one America's team. Tom Landry and the Dallas Cowboys. Only one team was perfect. Don Shula's 1972 Miami Dolphins. We wouldn't be here tonight if not for original teams like the Chicago Bears and founders like George Halas.
Papa Bear George Halas with the Monsters of the Midway.
Or Paul Brown, football's greatest innovator. Those Browns had another Brown, who may have been the best ever to play the game.
This is Jim Brown, the most devastating ball carrier in the history of football.
Vince Lombardi's Packers were so great, his name is etched on the Super Bowl trophy. The name of another Packers coach graces the greatest stadium in sports. Few teams dominated a decade like Bill Walsh's 49ers through the 80s. Not that they had it easy, especially when they played Lawrence Taylor and the New York Giants. Joe Gibbs and the Washington Redskins won 3 Super Bowls with 3 different quarterbacks. Up the road from D.C., they still talk about the 1958 Baltimore Colts, who won the game many call the greatest ever played. A kid who grew up watching those Colts went on to win more Super Bowls than anyone. A kid named Bill Belichick. Some players are so great, you just have to say their first name. Reggie. Barry. Emmett. Dion. Some names just sound like football. Butkus. Sayab. Schmidt. Ditka. And the NFL has given us some all-time nicknames. Crazy Legs, Slingin' Sammy, Concrete Charlie, Deacon, Night Train, Sweetness, Bambi, White Shoes, and Gronk. Football is the only game where you can play your entire career, never touch the ball, and still go down as one of the greatest players of all time. Football also gives us players who can do something special every time they touch the ball.
Gale Sayers for a touchdown.
There it is! Touchdown Seahawks!
Leaping catch for Randy Moss. It's solid. What a catch! Marvin Harrison.
also need great defense to stop all those playmakers.
Regulator, mount up.
It's picked off. Ray Lewis has the ball. And Reed's got it.
Rod Woodson is picked off by Darrell Green. Richardson leads the play into the end zone.
And you must have a kicker who can come through when everything is on the line.
And it is good. It's good.
Finally, you can't play this game without a quarterback. And you can't win big without a great one.
Back to throw Montana. Stepped up, throws.
100 years of the NFL right here on this field. Ladies and gentlemen, let's say thank you to the greatest players and coaches in NFL history. The NFL 100 all-time team.
Well, Hall of Famer, what'd you think of
Wow.
that?
How great was that? That gave me chills, Joe. The legends of the game.
For as much as those guys have given to this game, we saw those genuine